I can participate. Set a delay between messages. There we go. All right. Let's see. What's the... Oh, okay. Mute. Is that? Oh, okay. Start a poll. Okay. I guess we're supposed to wait until somebody gets on here, I guess. Welcome to live stream. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. I have no idea. All right. Let's make a video. On that chat filter. Okay. All right. So, thanks for joining, one person. I think there's one person. All right. So, I'm going to talk about geopolitical Christianity. This is my first live stream. I've never done this before, but I feel like this is an easy way to get stuff out there. So, what is geopolitical Christianity? It's a non-religious framework that's based on core American Protestant Christian values. It emphasizes objective morality, rational self-interest, transcendent self-awareness, and intrinsic value. These are basically big words to say it puts the individual first and encourages the individual to be rationally self-interested. And it says you have a direct link to all power that is. And I know that's doesn't sound like it, but that's that. So geopolitical Christianity is not religious Christianity. It's not spiritual Christianity. It's a Christianity that is rooted in evolutionary biology, which I don't really think has a lot of value because evolutionary biology is really hard to determine, especially because we're looking at it from our current perspective. So I don't know. I just think that it has value. Okay, keep going here. Three versions of Christianity, right? There's obviously we have all the denominations, we have all of that. But I guess before I get into that, this is all about apex human development, apex human understandings. And the apex human story, the apex human awakening is about creating a world that is prosperous, pleasant, productive, peaceful, and pleasurable for everyone, for every single participant. Now, there are people that won't participate in that world, and that's fine. You have that now. You have people that choose to suffer and choose to not have, and that's fine. It's a choice that a lot of us are making, even if it's an unconscious choice, one choice that may have been made for us in our childhood, by our cultures, by our parents, by our society. But at some point, the individual has to wake up and they have to say, you know what, my life is in my hands. I decide for it to look this way and take whatever steps are necessary to make that life a reality. And so geopolitical Christianity is about that, because the essence of Christianity, not religious Christianity, not spiritual Christianity, but the essence of Christianity is this: you are God. A lot of religious Christians will recoil at that, but a lot of religious Christians don't read their Bible, and that's fine. But that's what it says. Jesus said it, and he said that it was the supreme law. And if you read John 10:34 and 35, and if you have an interlinear Bible, you'll be able to see that yourself. So there are three versions of Christianity. There is religious Christianity, there's spiritual Christianity, and there's geopolitical Christianity. Religious Christianity is ritualistic. It's like going to church, communion, baptism, all that kind of stuff. And then spiritual Christianity is like personal faith, one-on-one relationship with Jesus Christ, whatever you decide that is. And then, of course, I describe geopolitical Christianity. So why does this matter? It matters because we're going into a golden age. And I said that on many videos, that we're going into a golden age. I've been saying that for years. And people slowly will start to see it. But we are going into a golden age. But that's irrelevant if your life is shit, if your life doesn't feel great. We could all be living a wonderful, happy life with all the things we want. But if your life feels like crap, then a golden age doesn't matter. The golden age matters if you are participating in it in your own way. And how do we create a golden age in the human story on this planet, in this plane? And we do that by developing ourselves and creating lives that work for us as individuals. So that means that we are taking account of, like, what do we want in life? Do our lives reflect what we want? I mean, does your life look like what you want it to look like? Are you living the life that feels really home to you? Do you wake up every day and feel like, wow, this is home? My life feels like home. Or do you wake and you feel like, oh shit, I gotta go to work? Or, oh man, I'm with this person still. Or, man, I just don't feel confident, or whatever. Like, you could be the richest person in the world and feel like shit. And it could be an awful life for you. And that's not a golden age for anybody. If you wake up every day and out of 10 days, 9 of them don't feel great. So whether it's your health, your mental, your sex, your spirituality, whatever, if that doesn't feel exceptional, then you're not there yet. And it doesn't matter how much money and love and people you have around you. If you don't have that exceptional life, then your life sucks and you're not in a golden age. And that's what Jesus, his whole message was about salvation. If you're starving, a sandwich is salvation to you. If you're broke, money is salvation to you. If you're stupid, education and true education, enlightenment is salvation to you. And that's what Jesus was talking about. And this is the essence of geopolitical Christianity. It's an evolutionarily based perspective, not based on, dinosaurs turning into cows, because that's stupid. Nobody really believes that. Not even evolutionary biologists. But it's like, what is the most evolutionarily sound system on the planet? Well, you look at all the nations in the world, look at the ones that are Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. The most successful ones are Protestant Christian, those that are based on Christian, American Protestant Christian values, believe it or not. And that's by all objective measures. That's politics, peace, purpose, overall health, wealth, that sort of a thing. Now, that's changing because, Americans have lost their way and they've detached themselves from the Christianity that our founding fathers had. They did not have a Jesus Christ as Lord Christianity. They had a let's utilize this great and amazing book, the Bible, which is a pagan compilation shared with us by our human ancestors over 10,000 years. Let's utilize the wisdom in this to create the greatest nation on earth that values the individual. That's what geopolitical Christianity is all about. So, if you want to know more about geopolitical Christianity, hey, God, wake the fuck up is all about that. But anyway, getting back to it. So there are three versions of Christianity: religious Christianity I talked about, spiritual Christianity I talked about, and geopolitical Christianity, which is the blueprint for a globally harmonious, prosperous, peaceful, productive, and purposeful society. So why does geopolitical Christianity matter? It offers a unifying, non-dogmatic ethos to guide humanity toward a flourishing, thriving global future. And if you don't believe that, talk to a Muslim who lives in India. We think the Hindus are so peaceful and wonderful. They're not. We think the Buddhists are. Well, the indigenous people that lived in places like China and Japan and places like that, they don't exist anymore, right? They make up less than 1% of 1% of the population of Japan, like the Ainu or the Jomo people. They just are gone. And they were exceptionally brilliant people if you look at their megalithic structures, the stuff that we can't even build today. Jomo are credited with that. So Catholic Christians are not necessarily the blueprint for a global future, because look at all the Catholic Christian countries, from Mexico to Peru to all of South America. The indigenous people there have been obliterated. Not saying that United States Americans did a great job of salvaging the indigenous people, but they did better. Okay, so geopolitical Christianity is based on an ethos that was founded by many cultures, many societies in North America, and those societies were zero people. I pissed a lot of people off, or just whatever. Anyway, I'll keep going. Those societies were predominantly Christian and from Europe. And a lot of people think that European Christianity was like just made by European people. It wasn't. It was made by Moors. It was improved by Jews and enhanced by the pagan cultures of Europe and all those cultures that the pagans, such as the Romans and the Greeks, came into contact with. So, your apex human awakening. What is it all about? Why does geopolitical Christianity align with that? There's no religious system in the world that overtly says that humans are God, that you as an individual are God. There's no religion in the world that says that. Islam doesn't say that. Judaism doesn't overtly say that. All religions say that in the esoteric sense. Like if you look at esoteric Buddhism, esoteric Islam, esoteric Judaism, they all say that. But Christianity overtly says that. Religious Christians will never say you are God. They'll never admit that. But it says it very plainly in the center of the Christian Bible, that you are God. You are the creator of the universe. So if you get, hey God, wake the fuck up, you'll see that. So why does geopolitical Christianity matter? It's the basis of an exceptional life. It's the basis of an exceptional species. It's the basis of our next steps as human beings in the world. All right. So, coming to a close, the future of our species relies on evolutionary sound systems, systems that work, concepts that, like you can't, when I was out of the country and visiting different ancient cultures and looking at megalithic sites, one of the things that I realized is that the people that built these sites could not lie to nature. Like they knew that you can't lie to nature. Like you can't say that I don't know, day is night and night is day. Like you have to, when you're engaging with nature, you have to face what is. And you have to be able to engage with what is with such tenacity that you create what you want to experience, that you want to have, that you want to see. And so a geopolitical Christian perspective allows us to be able to do that. So, hey, this is the first one and the first live, and it was kind of cool. I don't know, it went the way it went. I didn't. Oh, cool. We got some votes here. Do you know about geopolitical Christianity? Oh, 33% know about it. 67% of people don't know about it. How many votes? 3 votes. One person knew about it. All right, great. That's great. Let's see. There we go. We'll end the poll. All right, we got 3 votes. That's great. So anyway, that's all I'd say about we're at 15 minutes. I think I will stop. Um, I wonder if my videos are too intellectual because it doesn't seem that people really it doesn't resonate with people. But okay, I don't know. All right, so that's what I have to say about that. I think I'm going to turn this off. That was got up as many as 9 viewers, and that was an interesting first step. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Share with your audience. Just posted it to X, and yeah, that was that. All right. If you have any questions about geopolitical Christianity, throw it in the chat. And this is my first time doing this, so I have no idea what. I don't even know how to check that. Okay, well, okay. I had one person show up and they disappeared. All right, how do you? What is chats? How do I? What to learn?